some of the Filipinos' national artists in the music industry. But before that, allow us to introduce ourselves. I am Joseph Henry Gonzalez, together with my fellow podcasters,
Gian Mario de Yupan,
Mimi Papante, and Joel Siren Amante.
and once again, welcome to today's podcast. Hello guys, good morning!
Good morning, Jazz. Thank you for having us today.
So it is my honor to have y'all in this segment, no? So in today's segment, we're gonna talk about some of the Filipinos' national artists in the music industry. Do you know some national artists in the music industry?
Yeah, a little bit. How about you, Gian?
Yeah, I have known some national artists in music industry.
Me too as well.
Oh, you know some national artists in the music industry pala ha? But today, the first artist that we're gonna talk about is Antonio Buenaventura. Do you know who's Antonio Buenaventura?
Not really, but I heard some of his work. How about you, Genevieve? I didn't know him a lot.
Pretty well.
So, Antonio Buenaventura was a national artist in the music industry. He was born on the 4th of May 1904 in Baliwag, Bulacan, and died on January 25, 1996. He was inducted in the National Artist in the Music in the Philippines in 1988. He was also a maestro of the U.S. School of Music and Arts, and he was among the students of Nicanor Abelardo.
Nicanor Abelardo?
Yeah, Nicanor Abelardo, the one who composes the Condino. So, Antonio Buenaventura has collaborated with Francesca Reyes Aquino in a research for Filipino folk songs and dances. And also, his compositions are the following. By the Hillside, Trampayong March, Ode to Freedom, and more. And also, he was famous and being recognized for his contributions in the Filipino music and received some awards as well. How about you?
He's amazing. There's no doubt he really is a national artist in music.
He really is. Since we already know about Antonio Buenaventura, let's talk about Levi Hilario. So, do you guys know who Levi Hilario?
Yeah, Levi Scenarios. I didn't hear too much about Levi Scenario. How about you?
Besides of knowing that he is a national artist in music, I know nothing about him. So, Levi Hilario was born on April 30, 1910 and passed away in April 2002. He is Filipino composer and prolific lyricist with over 4,000 songs to his credit.
Wow! Over 4,000 songs? Pretty amazing, huh?
Yes, and he was also featured in Guinness Book of World Records for being the only man who could play music with a lead. He composed his famous Christmas song, Pasko na Naman. He also composed this love song, Saan Ka Man Naroroon. He was also the composer of the folk songs, Itik-Itik, Waray-Waray, and many more.
I have always heard the song Pasko na Naman during Christmas, but I didn't know that he was the composer of those songs.
Me too. In the folk songs, I didn't know that he was the composer of those songs.
So, since we already know who is Levi Hilario, how about we proceed to Felipe Padilla de Leon? So, do you guys know something about Felipe Padilla de Leon?
If I'm not mistaken, one of his compositions intended is to replace the Lupang Mineral. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. So, Felipe Padilla de Leon was born on May 1, 1912 in Barrio Papaya in Penaranda, Nueva Ecija, and died on November 2, 1992. He He was a Filipino composer who wrote the patriotic song Awit ng Paglikha ng Bagong Pilipinas, known by its first line, Tindig Aking Inang Bayan. This song was also intended to replace Lupang Hinirang as the national anthem. It was sung by the members of Hukbalahap, but it expressed sentiments against the Japanese at the time.
During the Japanese occupation, that must be sad.
Yeah, and do you know his song, Payapang Daigdig? He composed that song for invading Japanese.
Really? I did not know that.
How about you, Julian? Do you know some national artists in music?
Yes, he is Antonio G. Molina.
Could you tell about who's Antonio G. Molina?
Sure. I wonder what impact he made in our country using his music. We will find out. So, Antonio G. Molina was born on December 26, 1894 in Quiapo, Manila, and died on January 29, 1980. He was a Filipino composer, conductor, and music administrator who was credited with over 500 compositions. His first composition is Matinal in 1912. He was also appointed to teach harmony, composition, music history, and violoncelo at the UP Conservatory at Music. And later, he became a dean of the Centro Escolar University Conservator of Music, where he founded the CEU String Quartet, considered the last of triumvirate of Abelardo and Santiago. He did a number of compositions including Haping Gabi and Kandungan.
Amazing! He was not only a composer, but also a founder.
So, all those musicians have a big impact in our country up until now.
Yeah, and we didn't know that they were the composers of some songs that we heard. Yeah, I feel that. And I also gained new information in our podcast today.
And now I've also learned and gained some information about those national artists. But before we end, I would like to thank you all guys for having this segment, and thank you so much for your time, and I hope we could bond someday. And that's all for today's segment, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you and God bless. So that's the end of our podcast. See you guys and bye bye.